Hey guys, welcome to Super Marcel World. So about 4 weeks after the US theatrical release, I'm finally lucky enough to have the film come out in my country. 4 freaking weeks, it's about time. So yesterday I finally saw the film. What did I think of it? I'll tell you. Stay tuned. The story. The film takes place before Avengers Infinity War. Scott Lang, also known as Ant-Man, is facing the consequences for his actions in Captain America Civil War. And while he's not allowed to leave the house, he's presented a rescue mission by Hope Dine, also known as the WASP, and Dr. Hank Pym. And during their rescue mission they'll have to face a new threat. Ghost. What I like. Fun. The film is a lot of fun. It's probably Marvel's lightest film yet. There are a lot of laughs, but one of the most memorable jokes is where Ant-Man names one of his ants Antonio Banderas. I know it's not the highest level of comedy, but I thought it was really funny. But there's also a downside when it comes to the comedy. And his name is Michael Pena. I'll get back to that. The action. It's Marvel. So you know it's in good hands. There are some good fights, but the best scene is easily the chase in the city, where Ant-Man changes sizes. That's really good. The action was good. It had some good camera work and it had some fun moments. But I felt there was a lack of a real jaw dropper. A big wow moment. I kinda missed that. De-aging. Marvel has impressed me before, with de-aging Michael Douglas in the first Ant-Man, de-aging Kurt Russell in Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2, and to some degree with Robert Downey Jr. in Captain America Civil War. Now that last one was a bit eerie, but the other two were bam, really good. Kinda scary almost, that good. In this film they once again deliver on the de-aging. Michael Douglas is once again made younger, and also Michelle Pfeiffer and Larry Fishburne get the same treatment. It looks really good. What I don't like. Ghost story. I like her. I like the actress Hannah John Kamen. I like the costume, her powers and the backstory. However, I would have liked more screen time and more development on this character. She was really interesting and I felt they really underused her. You know, it felt like they didn't use her to her full potential. I liked her, but it kind of felt rushed. It kind of felt like they cut a lot of her scenes out. You know, it would have been a much stronger character if they would have spent some more time on her. Underused, which is too bad. Michael Pena. Now, I'm probably in the minority on this one, but I feel this guy is really irritating. I felt so in the original, and they brought him back, and once again, he's really irritating. And maybe it's just me, but oh man, he has 1 or 2 good jokes, but his other jokes are either irritating, forced, or they just totally fall flat and they don't work at all. But you know, in the theater, he had a few more laughs from other people in the crowd. So that's why I think it's maybe just me, maybe I'm in the minority on this one. If I'm not, let me know below. Villain. What I really missed in this film is a real threat, a real strong villain. Ghost was somewhat of a villain, but we quickly learn her painful backstory, and also her relationship with Lawrence Fishburne's character makes her a lot less intimidating. More human and hardly evil. And maybe that's because she's not evil, but it took away of her being a threat. Because you understand her story, you see where she's coming from, and you feel for her. And at least I at some point was kind of rooting for her. And I'm not sure if that was their intention. And maybe that's why they added the character of Sonny Birch, played by Walter Goggins, the go-to guy whenever you need a villain in your movie. Most magical moment. It's gotta be the chase and fight in the city. It had some great action and it was really funny. You know, imagine Ant-Man on one knee on a truck and skipping with his foot on the floor as if he's using it as a skateboard. You know, that was really funny. So like I said, good action and a few good laughs. Did you know? Number 20. This is Marvel's 20th film. Whoa. You know, these films pop up that fast that you never really stand still to think about how much movies there are. But 20? Whew. On to the next 20 and beyond. Ghost. You know, originally in the comics, Ghost was a male character. Overall, you know, it's the familiar Marvel approach. You know what you're getting. But it's exactly that which makes it so similar to the others. Where Avengers Infinity War did something different and was totally on his own, this one grabs back to the familiar formula. But, you know, maybe, dare I say, it's kind of getting old. And that's why Infinity War was so cool. It was totally different. You know, it's a fun movie, mostly relying on the action and the comedy. I would have preferred to tone down the comedy just a little bit and focus a little bit more on the story and the characters. But then again, who am I? But you know, maybe they did this because the previous film, Infinity War, was so loaded. So action-wise and visually, you know what you're getting. It's in good hands. And especially the effects in the quantum realm were beautiful and hypnotizing. The cast is alright. Paul Rudd does his familiar thing. Michael Pena is a pain in the ass. Hannah John Kamen is very interesting and very good as Ghost, but underused, just as Michelle Pfeiffer's character. I would have loved more screen time for both, but especially Michelle Pfeiffer. I was so pumped for her to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it's kind of painful that they underused her. But you know, maybe in the future she'll have a bigger and more important part. I'm glad Evangeline Lilly was really good and a lot of fun. I was happy that Michael Douglas had a bigger role than he had in the first film, and Lawrence Fishburne is a welcome addition to the cast, because he's a badass. Oh, and be sure to stay seated after the film. You know, it's Marvel, you know it's coming. There's a mid-credit scene and an after-credit scene, and you know, the after-credit scene doesn't really add much. It's okay, I guess. But the mid-credit scene, oof, that's cool. I give Ant-Man and the Wasp 6 out of 10 ants. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Did you see Ant-Man and the Wasp? Let me know below what you think of the film. Did you like it? Did you hate it? On IMDb, on the reviews, I saw a lot of people really destroying the film. You know, it's no Winter Soldier, but you know, it's not that bad, really, people. But you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. So let me know below how you feel. We'll talk. If you have the time, hit the like button, maybe even subscribe to check out what I'll do next, or check out some of the other videos which you kind of might like. And of course, as always, I hope to see you back next time. Bye!